Hey guys, and welcome to my new home. We're still moving in, so it's not quite finished. The walls are a little blank still, but this is our new couch, our new table, and I figured this would be a perfect time to do my New Year's resolution video. Number one, I want to write a screenplay, whether it's a feature or a short. Probably will end up being a short film screenplay, but it's been a while. It's been like 3 years since I made my last movie, 2 or 3? 2 years? And I'm getting the itch again, and I want to make another one. So I'm going to be working on a screenplay this year. Number two, I'd like to read all the books that I have already purchased and that are sitting in my apartment or in my new house, because I have tons that I've started and have not finished. I have about 6 or so that I need to finish. So I'm going to finish all of those, and I'd also like to read more books. Just read more often because I love reading. Number three, I'd like to speak more clearly and more slowly, which is something I should be doing already, because I tend to mumble a little bit. I tend to mumble and speak really quickly. So I'm going to slow down the way that I speak, and I'm going to speak more clearly. I'm going to practice that because no one can understand me ever. Number four, I want to be active. I am pretty active to begin with, but it's been a few weeks since I worked out because I've been traveling and moving. I was in Australia, then Kevin was visiting me in Florida, and now I'm here, and I'd like to be active. What I mean by that is I just want to do something active every day. I'd like to work out, at least 4 times a week, but I'd also just like to play games or do sports or go kayaking or hiking or anything that's just kind of active throughout my day, because I feel so much better when I do something that makes me breathe heavily or makes my heart rate go up. I just feel, I feel happier throughout the day if I do something active. I feel happier and more accomplished. So I'd like to be active every day. Number 5, I'd like to make more art. And that's also not a very specific goal, but I love making art. I consider myself an artist. I love painting, I love drawing. I love every form of art, and all I really do is make videos, which is definitely a form of art, screenwriting, filmmaking. But there's all these other areas of art that I tend to neglect just because I focus so much on video making. So I'd like to get back into drawing and creating different forms and different medias of art. Number 6, I think, I don't know, I'm kind of losing count. I'd like to watch more movies. I do watch a lot of movies, but Kevin and I started watching all the movies from certain directors. We got like halfway through Martin Scorsese's films, and I love watching movies. And you can learn a lot from watching movies from the same director. You can learn about their style, or watching movies from the same genre and just comparing them. So I want to watch more movies. Hopefully, I'd like to watch at least a few every single week, because it's kind of like researching for me, and it's also entertaining and fun. So I will be watching more movies this year. I'd also like to refine my cooking skills. I absolutely love cooking, and I just want to learn more recipes, but I also just need to get better at just basic cooking skills, because I don't really know anything about it, like how to chop things properly and all that stuff. I just know what I like to eat and how to cook it, but I would like to get better at that. And I do have a cooking show on my other channel, my Dr. Gallagher channel, and I'd like to kind of revamp that whole thing, because cooking is such a huge part of my life. Just my diet and the way I've been eating has been such an influential part of my life, and I like sharing kind of my eating habits and tricks with you guys. So I'm going to focus on refining my cooking skills. Another big goal for me this year is I'd like to really work on staying in touch with friends and family back home. I tend to do a really bad job at that. And it's not that I don't love my family and friends as much as anybody else. I just get so caught up with my current life and like the things that I'm working on wherever I am that I don't talk to my friends and family enough. And I'd like to do a better job of that, whether it's calling them or emailing them or even maybe writing them a letter now and then or sending them little gifts. I'd like to do that because my friends and family are extremely important to me. When I made a list of like what's important to me in my life, they're like up in my top 5, obviously. So I want to take care of my friends and family better this year. And my last 2 goals are huge, very important things in my life that are basically my goals every single year. But I'd like to travel and explore and visit as many new places as possible. And especially with my new travel/adventure channel, The List, it's going to allow me to do a lot of that, because I have a lot of things on like my bucket list that I need to do that involve traveling. So I'm going to do as much of that as possible, which will make the vlogs really fun too, I think. And finally, my biggest one that is also one every year is to stress less, because there's no point in stressing out or being a stressful person or a stressed person. And that's something that I struggle with a lot. So I'm going to stress less this year. I'm going to love and laugh as much as possible, because that's really what life is about. That's what makes it so fun. That's what makes you happy, which to me is just the point of being alive. So I'm going to stress as little as possible this year. So those are my top 10 goals for the year 2014. You guys can check in with me and make sure I'm sticking to my goals by watching my vlogs and seeing if I do all of that. Let me know in the comments what are some of your, what's your number 1 goal for this year? Is it one that you have the same every year, or is it like a new goal for this year? Let me know what you guys think. and let me know what you think of the goals that I have and if I'm going to be able to stick to them or not. Yeah, this is going to be a great, awesome year. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and don't forget to leave me some comments about your goals for 2014. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.